Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. We're gonna start here with our analysis for Bitcoin on the daily, where we have our channeling starting from this bull run 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, looking for this wave 4 inside the corrective channel, getting out for a wave 5, of course, from the corrective channel, as well as the same for the base channel, hitting the acceleration, of course, in the top, and then, of course, coming back inside the base channel for a wave 5 here, potentially finishing after, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, inside this wave 5, we can see, of course, several corrective channels here. And that because, of course, you have a potential 1, 2, 3 wave 4 given here, and you're looking for a wave 5. Inside this wave 5, you would like to see a 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for your wave 3, and then another wave 4 and a 5, of course, towards the upside. Currently, we see, of course, as this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a potential impulse finished, which it can be played, of course, as a wave 3 or as a wave C. So we have to be careful from an A, B, and a C here, which it can turn this into 3 waves up, 3 waves down, and then 3 waves up finished, and turning all the structure here as 3 waves for a wave B in an expanding flat, which we're gonna see, of course, next after this channeling analysis here. So basically what we would like to see for Bitcoin is that the price gets out of this base channel again and stay outside this corrective channel that we are looking at here, and see, of course, the price getting out of it and at least getting a little bit far from the base channel. And then, of course, finally, if you are bullish still, you want to see a correction hitting this base channel and then moving up again. It's not really necessarily to break the acceleration inside it. Of course, that is a little bit very far from reality, honestly, so I don't see it. And I think that the wave 5 can be simply finished in between here. But it is very essential, of course, to be above the 130K. Now, if we take a look at the bullish scenario that I am talking about here, where you would like to see 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, I believe this wave 5 is not yet done and finished. It can be here a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish a wave 3. Then you would like to see a wave 4 and a 5. And of course, this is in relation with the base channel again. Yeah, we would like to see, of course, the price getting out of the base channel and, of course, use it as a support again. For the bearish one, or even before going bearish, that is even another bullish scenario that it might be unfolding here, where we are looking at a potential 3, 4, and a 5. Your wave 5 here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, ending a diagonal and simply, of course, finishing an A, B, and a C zigzag here toward the upside. You would like to see, of course, the prices moving very high here a little bit towards the 133K and above the 130K. This is what is essential, of course, to see, of course, a bullish scenario here unfolding as a wave 5. It is very essential to go above the 128K 700. Now, another scenario is, of course, an A, B, and a C expanding flat. The expanding flat here is playing, of course, as 3 waves down for a wave A, and then 3 waves up for a wave B. Now, to finish a wave B here, you need 3 waves up, where you can be here right now as W, X, and a Y. So we have to be careful, of course, from this wave Y, because it is an A, B, and a C here. Finished, of course, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a finished wave C in an A, B, and a C. And that means, of course, there is 3 waves up after having 3 waves up again, 3 waves down, 3 waves up, finishing W, X, and a Y, and a wave B, exactly in the blue box between the 1.38 and the 1.23 here, that it might be finished, of course, for Bitcoin here. We don't have truncation, we took the high, by the way. That is nice. So the next one is, of course, also bearish, but in a form of diagonal again, which is an A, B, and a C. So here you might be, of course, looking at a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Probably again, after this wave here, we see, of course, this low. It can be a wave 4 formation But we need, of course, one more low. To get to this more possible scenario, we need probably here a zigzag three waves, and then moving toward the upside to finalize this ending diagonal. Therefore, a little bit lower possibilities this one. The highest possibility here are much more for this one, which is of course in 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 and a 5 in case you are bullish. And in case we are as well in a bullish scenario, it can be of course an ending diagonal, such a form like this: 1 2 3 4 and a 5 can be your wave 4 here finished, and we're looking at A, B, and a C here. Especially that yesterday we got a confirmation as an A, B, and a C here, expanding a flat. Yeah, so if we put here the expanding flat fib level, we can see that the wave C has perfectly hit here the wave C as an expanding flat, 1.618, the most common, which is very nice as indication. And also, if you have the expanding flat wave B, is also very perfect, 1.38 here. And therefore, this is a perfection for an expanding flat. And I think we are still looking for a wave C here. And this possibility has a very high potential here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finishing inside this blue box, 133K can be very, very likely. On the micro level, we are looking, of course, after this expanding flat. I'm looking here, in any case, for higher prices. I'm still looking, of course, for something very impulsive to take the high again for Bitcoin. We're not done yet with Bitcoin, I believe. And, of course, the only way to be done with it is finishing a WX and a Y in a wave B as an expanding flat, which is a little bit far scenario yet. I mean, it's not very strong. I think that we still need at least one more high for Bitcoin inside this blue zone. Yep, so that was it for Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.